What's up, guys? My name is Mana, and yeah, welcome back to my channel. There has been multiple things I've been doing, especially deploying private servers for World of Warcraft, but did you hear that Lord of the Rings Online has a private server as well? It's called Echoes of Angmar, guys. And I didn't know about this until my friend Smoothbrain did a video on this, and I looked more and more into it. And I've always said in my streams, I want to play vanilla Lotro. So let's go ahead and go over this. So welcome to Echoes of Angmar, a truly legendary experience. Echoes of Angmar offers a true vanilla experience with all content up to and including Volume 1, Book 11, faithfully recreated. This means original zones and quest chains, complete pre-split instances, and yes, even the old trait system. You use the original client to connect to our server. So no cash app, no quest helper, original difficulty. We hope you still remember how to get around the old forest without a map. Now that's going to be insane. If I thought the old forest was already crazy as it is, imagine going through it without a map. Thankfully, I've gone to that forest a lot of times. The server is currently under active development. Public stress test is expected to begin in late summer 2022, with open beta coming shortly after. We will post all necessary information here as we get closer to launch, so keep an eye on this page if you're interested in joining the testing. In the meantime, check out our community. All right, guys, so it tells you how to connect here. I'm not going to go through this. I may do a video on how to install this stuff and how to get to it, but that'll be, you know, something in the future, not now. But yeah, obviously there's several rules they have, you know, the conduct, exploits and cheating, multi-boxing, automation, and there is some questions. So let's go over these questions real quick that people are asking. What is Echoes of Angmar? Is it true? SOA. EOA is a faithful recreation of the game as it was back in 2007. It uses the original client, meaning the graphics, landscapes, instances are all exactly as they used to be back in the day. Server-side information that is not directly present in the client had to be recreated from references. Where these are lacking, we had to make some guesses, so the experience isn't 100% the same, but it's as close as it gets. Is this a no changes project, or are you making adjustments to content, balance, etc.? We try to keep everything as close to the original as possible. We will not be making any changes beyond bug fixes unless there's a technical reason to do so. This may change in the future as we start looking at our long-term plans for the server, but for now the project is strictly #no changes. All right, why book 11 specifically? We are limited by what client patches are publicly available on the internet. Book 11 is the latest available patch that has all the important content, Anuminous and the Rift of Ner'zhgashuu in particular. I know I butchered that, but bear with me. But that is still predates many of the later landscape nerfs and changes, such as the Angmar revamp, Old Forest map, etc. Will you ever release any of the later SOA patches? We will consider upgrading the server to book 14 at a later date if there is enough demand and will to do it. So will we ever see Moria, Mirkwood, etc.? Unlikely. We have no plans for any versions of the game beyond SOA. Is this a progressive server? What will be available at launch? The server will release with PvE content roughly equivalent to the original Book 8, aka SOA launch content. Some zones that were not available in SOA release may be closed off, Evendom, High Pass, Talburnin, and open later with their respective book patches. Additional content will be released over time, more or less as it did back in the day. Book 9, Evendim, Barado Galan, Helagrad. Book 10, Anuminous and its dungeons, Sarner, Haldaroth, I'm not pronouncing that right, but it's okay. Book 11, Talburnin, High Pass, Goblin Town, and the Rift of Ner'zhgashuu. The housing system and session play, chicken play, and Edmorn's PvMP will release when it's ready. There will be a separate beta for PvMP before its full release. Will there be festivals? We will try to make festivals available at a later date. We don't have any concrete plans as to when, though. So they're planning to do festivals. They're planning to do a lot of different types of stuff, just to basically they want to bring back how Lotro was in the past, which I never played. I have no idea how it was in the past. I don't know anything about it, but I've always said in my streams, in my videos, I always wanted to experience what vanilla Lotro was like. So the server source code available. Can I run my own server? No, we will not be releasing the server source code. So this is basically the betas. They're going to be doing one it's supposed to be late summer of 2022. So we'll figure this out. It's going to be really cool. I'm not going to read the rest of this stuff because, you know, all these things you can read it, but I want to go over the questions. So basically, Echoes of Angmar is going to be something that a lot of old Lotro players are going to want to come and go ahead and get their nostalgia feel for, and a lot of new Lotro players that never got to experience how vanilla Lotro played like, they're probably going to be interested in trying this out and seeing how everything used to play. I've been hearing a lot of different things, like what our travel, I don't even know what a travel ration is, and they're talking about all these old things that I didn't know about in their Discord. Yes, it's a Discord. I'll post a link down below so you guys can join it and join the growing community that EOA is basically creating, which is really cool. I'm looking forward to do this. I am going to be forming a fellowship of players, so you go through this content together and just enjoy what this Echoes of Angmar is going to be. The landscape is going to be difficult, which is great. You're not going to go ahead and just go through all the landscape with one character and you're able to just kill them real quickly. No, you actually have to form a group, have group play to go through these quests and go through these landscape stuff, which is gonna be really cool. So things that I was doing in Lord of the Rings Online in retail, basically smashing through everything, killing everything so quickly, it felt like there was no reward. But actually, when I'm going to play Echoes of Angmar, I'm gonna be doing this with a fellowship. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be that sense of accomplishment and that sense of reward, and obviously creating memories as your journey goes throughout. I mean, it is fun playing Lotro with people, but the game, when you're leveling, feels legit too easy. You kill things real quickly, yada yada. But I'm hoping when I play Echoes of Angmar and I try out how vanilla Lotro was in the past, it's going to be insane. I get to see the old trait system, or the old tree. I get to see, you know, how people were talking about the freaking old forest back in the day too. I cannot wait to see all of those things, guys. I know a lot of you have been wanting to play, you know, Lotro back in its vanilla state, and yeah, here's the answer: Echoes of Angmar. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be covering more Echoes of Angmar stuff if they ever make updates. If I get into the stress test or the beta, I'll definitely be making videos on that and talking about my experience on playing vanilla Lotro and just seeing how it is in general. I'm looking forward to this, as so are many other people. Like I said, down below in the comments, you'll be able to see their Discord, you'll be able to join it, and just see their community is growing, guys. It's really cool to see these players already thinking about forming up their fellowships, thinking about what classes they want to play, and just trying to make memories. This is what gaming is about: making memories, having fun. That's all it's about. So guys, like the video, sub to the channel for more content, and comment down below, what is your favorite memory when you were playing vanilla Lotro? I can't say anything because I've never played it, but I'm definitely be making a lot of memories while I wait for Echoes of Angmar stress test beta, whatever you want to call it, and hopefully they choose me. Yeah, look at me, choose me. Right? I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.